going to read our next chapter in Junie B. Jones, Chapter 3, New Friend. The next day was Saturday. I woke up with ants in my pants, because just one more day till Hawaii, of course. After breakfast, me and Mother packed my suitcase for the trip. Also, we stuffed crayons and toys in my backpack for the airplane. This plane ride is going to be fun, right, Mother, right? I said. This plane ride is going to be the time of my life. Mother sighed. Well, it's definitely going to be long, that's for sure, she said, and it could get a little boring too, I'm afraid. She stood there a minute, then she winked at me. That's why I got you a brand new friend for the trip, Junie B, she said. My eyes lit up very thrilled. A new friend, I said. You got me a new friend? She ruffled my hair. I sure did. Wait here and I'll go get her, she said. As soon as she left, I grabbed my favorite stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob, and I danced him all around the room. A new friend, Philip. I'm getting a new friend, I sang real happy. Philip sucked in his cheeks. You don't need a new friend, Junie B. You have me, remember? I'm your friend. I hugged him very tight. Yes, I know you are my friend, Phil, I said, but it's still nice to make other friends too, right? Wrong, said Philip. You only need me, and that's all. Just then, Mother came back with my new friend, and my whole mouth came open, I tell you. A hula girl Barbie! It's a hula girl Barbie! I've always wanted one of these things, I said. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I looked at Barbie through her box. Wow, look, she has her very own hula skirt and her very own hula sandals. Plus also she's got a hula wreath around her neck. Mother smiled. It's not a hula wreath, Junie B. It's called a lei, she said. A lei is a necklace made of flowers. We'll see lots of them in Hawaii. I took Hula Girl Barbie out of her box and I danced around some more. I think I will name her Dolores, I said. Dolores has a nice ring to it. Finally, I stopped dancing and I introduced her to Philip. Philip Johnny Bob, meet Hula Girl Dolores, I said. Hello, said Dolores. Whatever, said Philip. After that, I put both of those guys in my backpack and I zipped them up real tight. Now I won't even be boring on the plane, right, Mother, right? Because first I will color, and then I will play with Hula Girl Dolores. Plus also I can take some pictures of the plane with my photo journal camera. Mother gave me a hug, and she went to her room to pack her own suitcase. As soon as she was gone, a scuffle broke out in my backpack. I opened it up to see the trouble. Philip said to please get him out of there right exactly now, on account of Hula Girl Dolores was poking him with her pointy, hard hands. I took him out and put him on my bed. Okay, you can stay out here for one more day, Phil, I said, but tomorrow you're going to have to ride in the backpack with Dolores, or else you won't be able to fly to Hawaii with us. Just then, chill bumps came on my arms. Hawaii, Phil, I whispered. We're really, really going to Hawaii. After that, I jumped off my bed and I straightened out my arms and I zoomed around my room like I was flying some more. The next morning, we took baby Ollie to my Grandma and Grandpa Miller's house because that is where his vacation was going to be. I kissed him goodbye and I pretended I would miss him. Goodbye, little Ollie. I wish you could come with us, I said real sad. Everyone smiled at me. After all of us said goodbye, me and Mother and Daddy drove to the airport. And then what do you know? We started waiting in a million jillion lines. First, we waited in the getting our car into the parking lot line. Then we waited in the shuttle bus line and the give the man your suitcase line and the get your boarding passes here line. After that, there was just one more line to go. It is called the now we're going to look through all your stuff with our X-ray vision line. That line is exactly like the lines at Disneyland, except for it's longer. Plus, there's actually no ride at the end. While I waited, I unzipped my backpack and I checked on my toys. Philip Johnny Bob made grumpy elephant eyes at me. Dolores keeps poking me. Tell her to stop poking me, he grouched. He turned to Dolores and he did a grrr. Stay on your own side of the backpack, and I mean it, he said. Just then, Daddy grabbed my backpack. He quick zipped it up and he shoved it into the X-ray vision machine. Only too bad for Philip Johnny Bob, because he wasn't actually expecting that situation, and the machine was very dark inside. "Hey, who turned out the lights?" he shouted. "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" Suddenly, the X-ray vision man stopped the machine. "Who said that?" he snapped. "Is someone trying to play games?" Daddy did a little smile. Actually, my daughter here said it," he told him. "Sometimes she pretends that she's, well, you know, a stuffed elephant." The X-ray vision man looked at Daddy real suspicious. Then a lady pulled us out of line and she made us hold out our arms and she waved a giant wand all around ourselves. I clapped, very thrilled. "Hey, this is just like America's Most Wanted," I said. See her? The lady said, "This was not a joke, little miss." I stopped clapping. The airport does not have a good sense of humor. That's the end of chapter 3. So chapter 4 is called Being a Sandwich, and it's about her plane ride. Do you think Junie B will be nice and quiet on the plane? She might have a little bit of trouble with that. Have you ever ridden on an airplane before? You could tell us in the comments if you want, if you have ever ridden on an airplane before. I have a few times. And Parker and Peyton have twice, I think. 2 times. Okay, let's count to 100 by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. Let's pretend like we were counting by ones and we got all the way to 97, and let's just keep going until we get to 120. Ready? 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. And if you kept going, you would just say 121, 122, and you could keep going all the way to 200. Then you could keep going all the way to 300. And numbers just keep going and going and going. Well, you are a good listener today, and I'll see you in the morning, and we'll do our daily news and have a new helping hand. I'll see you tomorrow.